Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
Galerius, I
Mind
know.
telling me who you are
I
and
love
what you were
you.
doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
We've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
I need to go make a difference. Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to Sentius to see if he can tell me about the Golden Rule.
I guess, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem. I've gotta go.
And since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Oh, a device. He didn't give this to us before. A zipline handle? I like how he just met us and he's just like, here's a zipline handle. You might need this. Okay.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Good to know. Thanks,
And
Galerius.
if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
I'll be going now.
All right. See you around.
Wow. Okay, what a turn. So, I'm assuming we still have all of our quests. We do, just nobody really knows who we are once again. I wonder, like, how long that cycle is before the election starts. Very interesting. All right, so, we have met our friend Galerius, of course. He's wonderful. I would love to see him become the new magistrate. So if there's a possibility that that can happen, that'd be awesome. But we're gonna try to go down a different route this time and see who we can meet. He watches through their eyes. Well, that's concerning to hear. Hello. I haven't met you yet.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
Who are you?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
I feel like I should have approached her from a different angle. I can't even see her face right now. I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means. Fair enough. Do you know of a way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
We did find that, like, that great. I see. Hey, Caro, it's nice to see you again. Thanks so much for that follow, too. I really appreciated that. I hope you had a great rest of your stream earlier. If we have a mod available to do so, can we get a shout out for Caro Corner in chat? I actually found Caro's... by the way, do you like to go by Caro or something else? I found their stream earlier, and I went in to watch a game that I was curious about called The Good Life. And I was just like, I'm just gonna like watch a little bit of gameplay, but I ended up sticking around because Caro's voice was like butter. It was so nice. It was like I was listening to some sweet ASMR. So nice and chill. So Caro, thank you for the calming vibes this morning. If anyone's looking for a nice chill stream, make sure to go send them some love. Great to be able to catch you. So glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome in. Also, hey Rusty, nice to see you. I hope that you're great. But yeah, anyone who's just coming in, welcome in. We're playing the Forgotten City for the first time today, and it's been really intriguing, really intriguing. Basically, there's this mystery of like this ancient Grecian town, and the people in it like are turning into like golden statues. And we're just basically trying to figure out how to stop that from happening, kind of.
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means.
They never do.
I'm sorry. I don't want to offend you. Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not.
Oh.
It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Oh, Phantom, did you play The Good Life? I couldn't remember. I've had it on another game that's been on my list to play for a while. And I think that one's also available on Xbox Game Pass. Rochelle, thank you so much for doing that shout out for our friend Caro, by the way. Much appreciated. So fun and so bizarre. It definitely looks like a little quirky, but I like that. I like some character in a game. And I think I mentioned in your stream earlier too, the art style and the graphics of it kind of remind me of some of the old school Harvest Moon games, and I really like that too.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for your
Cerberus
time.
lifts his triple head
Okay.
and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron?
So that is Livia.
Customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are
I think
ignorant.
Livia was the hairdresser.
You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
You know, like what I'm starting to feel like, guys? So we're already starting to see like all of these golden statues around here, but like no one else like says anything about them. I wonder if like we're the only one that's able to see them for some reason. Lararium? A small household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. This one depicts Apollo. Interesting. All right. Is there money in here? There is. I don't want to steal the money. Although we keep like coming back to life kind of. So, I mean, maybe we could go the evil mastermind route one of these days. Livia is old lady goals, just like speaking in poems and psalms, and everybody just kind of looks at you strangely like, okay, all right, whatever you say, ma'am. Wooden rack containing various dried and ground substances. I just love all like the herbs and stuff. This is so wholesome and so cute. So there's somebody else around here who is like, Livia, stop talking, basically. If we could find her and introduce ourselves, that'd be great. On their chest in here. Key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo. I'm so glad that this key is being so specific. In the Shrine of Apollo. It's not talking about the shrine that we just looked at, right? I'm assuming like a big shrine. That seems like that could be helpful. Bronze forceps and shears. Interesting. Because yeah, there was something like... Here's another one. Oh, but this one was the one. This one depicts Apollo. Can we use this here somehow? Quest inventory. Drag, examine item. I guess if it was a situation like if we could use it, like it would let us, I'm assuming. But this is a shrine with Apollo. Anyone have any ideas? Oh, Phantom, did you get out when it came out? Was super excited about it since... Yeah, I heard it's the developer behind Deadly Premonition. I saw that in some of the reviews. Which is funny, because it seems like such like a different type of game. But I think it's cool that he's done some different stuff. I don't know why, like sometimes it has like the eye symbol in it. Maybe that's just because I'm crouching. I don't know why, but I just don't want to waste too much time here, you know, since it kind of seems like we're on a time limit. Objective guide X. What's weird is when I hit X or M, which is apparently for the objective guide, nothing pops up. All right, well, if anyone has played this before, and like if I was doing at the correct shrine there, but just doing the wrong thing, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll keep looking for another shrine. But I did notice the one in the hallway didn't say Apollo, so that's what made me think that I had the right one. Most of his games are different. I wonder what else he's done other than Deadly Premonition. The rudimentary doll looks like it has been well loved. Precious. I wonder by whom. Can we go anywhere from here? I don't think so. I think we need to go downward. We need to go over here because we haven't been on that side. Who? Are we talking about Malleolus or? Looks like Domitius has been using this to train. I wonder what he's been training for. We know. A dice tower, a metal dice tower designed to stop people from cheating when rolling dice. Clearly cheating must be a problem amongst Romans. Oh, but it couldn't be here with the golden rule. The blasphemy. Can we actually translate this now? Theophilus had, oh, wow. Did he now? He disappointed them. Oh, wow. Oh, man. It really makes me wonder what that first graffiti said that we came across. Oh, hello. No, you.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
Oh,
You're not
well.
like any Roman woman I've ever seen. Your skin is so beautiful, and your clothes are so exotic.
Okay, Aurelia, I see you, girl. Let's get to know each other. And you're as charming as you are beautiful. Oh, stop it. No, please go on. We'll butter her up a little bit.
Ugh, coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
What was she just doing?
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore.
Oof.
Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
I don't suddenly know. Tell me a little bit about yourself, or is that also too forward, Aurelia?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
Well, no, I didn't mean it like... Never mind. Tell me about the golden rule.
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
One thing that I kind of want to go back and do this time as well is go back to the palace and read what was her name, her diary, because we didn't do that last time. But now knowing that we're probably going to get reset again, I feel like that might be beneficial to us. Maybe. Heard any interesting gossip?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
Oh, I don't have any money. I've seen other people's money plenty, but I don't have any of my own, unfortunately.
Whatever you like.
I'll be going for now.
All right. See ya.
I've just been hesitant to ask people about, do they know of a way out of here? Because I feel like everybody's gonna say no. Because again, if they did, they'd already be out, right? But maybe not. Garum? A fermented fish sauce uses a condiment. It gives off a faint salty aroma. Gross. A beer vat. I like how the beer is just sitting in the open here. Just love a
your
room
clothes.
temperature beer.
So exotic.
There she goes again. A large vat for brewing beer. There's a layer of small... Ooh, okay. That's enough of that. Oh, there's even more up
Stay
here.
away from my money.
Oh, who, me? Oh, does she not like me upstairs? Maybe we're not supposed to be up here. I'm not gonna take the money. Did y'all hear that? Oh, it's locked. What is making those noises? Ooh, key to Aurelia's chest? just... Oh, it's counted as stealing, though. I feel like she's gonna come up here. I feel like we might have to do some stealing in this game in order to find out things. Oh, to steal or... Oh, to not to steal. That's the question. Feel so conflicted. Maybe I'll just leave it for now, see what else we can come across, but like I'll remember that that's there. Cuz it might just be money, but it might be something else too. One day I'll get you to play Deadly Premonition, Wade. Can you imagine if I played Deadly
Unless you want me
Premonition?
to slip some hemlock into your next drink.
Oh,
Get out!
yeah, I don't think she liked me up there. I probably should have like gone ahead and just opened the chest anyway. Let the buyer beware. So, I guess next time before we
49
go anywhere,
again.
make sure she's not paying attention. Interesting. But yeah, I should probably play the Good Life before I do Deadly Premonition. Is this the white hallway? This looks like it. Old chest. Money! And we didn't even have to steal it! Beautiful. Okay, we have arrows, and a bottle of wine, apparently. Possibly the last bottle of wine in this city. Let's take it. Okay. Well, guys, we'll have to remember that for future runs through this. There's some money in this cavern. Where is it putting us out at? Wow. All right, well, one of the entrances is in that like little tavern area, whatever you want to call it, in the shops area. It's just amazing. I love how you lean around the corner in real life too, so immersed. You know, I try to give you guys the full experience. Because obviously, if I lean a little bit, I'm going to be able to see more around my monitor. That's totally how it works. I think we might be able to go down here. Do you have anything to say? It doesn't seem like she does. Well, never mind then. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything down here. Oh. Can we actually get in the water? Can we swim? I think there's a chest down there. Oh, more money. I like this. There's another statue there. Can we actually like take that fruit? I don't want to take it from him. I don't think we can. We might find like an underwater cavern of some kind. There's something sparkly over here. What is this? This like algae. This is gross. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get up here. There's obviously something there. Okay, well, maybe we'll come back here, but at least we found a chest, so that's cool. That's cool. And we found money. So maybe I will go back to what's her name? Oh, but she doesn't have a good opinion of me right now. I was gonna say maybe we can go to her to ask for the gossip since we have money now. But yeah, I don't know if she would give it to me. I was trying to get around here because I saw my main man Galerius. Hey Galerius, how's it going? You have a lovely farm here. Like,
it's you again.
Driving games
Hope
when
you're
you go
settling
around the
in,
corner,
friend.
right?
Now, what's on your mind?
Technically we know all of this already,
All right.
so
See you around.
I'm assuming since it's grayed out. All right. Anything that we can find around here? Well, we've got some little goose eggs. A bunch of goose eggs laid by the city's goose. Take item? Well, it doesn't say that it's stealing. I hope that that's okay. I feel like I just stole from Galerius and from Mama Goose. Oh, hello, little goat. Okay, Alright, we have got like a bunch of like cabbages here. He really does have a nice farm. I think we saw her, but like it wouldn't let me interact with her. Huh. Okay. Well, I've got some wine, I've got some eggs. I think we've got the makings of a really good breakfast here. Where can we cook these eggs, do you think? Says the vegan. Got some more graffiti here. Don't steal anything. Don't hurt anyone. Don't... Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. What happened to them? Just this map is so big. I never know, like, where to go. Oh, so this is where the election happens. Is this, what's his name? Sentius? Sentius, don't do that. Don't you look at me with those eyes. The Myth of the Golden Rule by Dorotus the Younger. As for our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for this city. For our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion, he deserves our admiration. But here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching, and deserving of our contempt. Who among us has not awoken at night in a cold sweat, fearing some sort of accidental transgression of the golden rule? All of us must accept that we are all capable of error, whether from a momentary lapse in judgment or a conscious decision made at faulty reasoning. Yet the great threat, the sword of Damocles, that we live under is, I believe, merely a deception, and I shall prove it to you. Let me begin by dismissing the counter-arguments. First, it may be argued that the inscription starting, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one," is evidence that the golden rule is very real. But that is logically unsound, for we cannot assume the writers knew any more than we did. That his message was inscribed does not make it true any more than I were to inscribe Dorotus the Younger as a god. How long is this? My goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna... Ultimately, these arguments are just that. After years of living in fear, friends, I apologize in advance for this, but one day you will see the moment. So this, it kind of seems like this is, Malleolus's acceptance speech? An old scroll in which the author makes the case against the existence of the golden rule. Alright, well, apparently we can take that. What is in here? Another creepy statue. Don't forget your spare chalk. Was there some chalk somewhere? Oh, man. We might have to go back. What was happening in here? Ooh, chest? More money? Guys, we're just getting all the moolah. Feels good, man. Feels good. I gotta figure out where we can spend this. Well, apparently we could on some gossip. With what's her name. So you might need to go back there. So, with the white hallway, just trying to figure out like where that put us out at. I think we did go through here. We went that way. Yeah, this is the way that we came. I was wondering if this was actually here. What is going on over here? Do I want to know? Oh, and hey, this is where we can use the zip line. I guess just to get across the city a little faster. All right, well, I want to explore down here first because the last time that we were here, oh, there was that golden statue with the bow and arrow. Is he still here? I don't think you should go down there, my dude. That looks like a big jump. This place is just like such a maze. I don't know like where we should go. May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us, stranger. Huh. Did we just come from there? Wait, so this put us out at here again. Alright, well, while we're here... Oh, and yeah, this was where the guy was shooting at us with the bow and arrow. He was standing right here. Okay, alright, I'm getting my bearings a little bit here. Alright, let's see if she'll give us the juicy gossip.
Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
I didn't even, like, steal from her. Why did she just not want me going upstairs? Alright, here's the way I see it, guys. She already hates my existence, so I might as well go ahead and open up the chest, right?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have... Alright, well, while we've already got it, might as well, right? Aurelia's diary. Boast about scamming... Okay, alright, okay, alright, I think we need to go. So, I'm trying to remember how we even got out of here. Was it this way? So, good to know. If you do, I definitely took a wrong turn. If you do steal, that's the game over. I guess any breaking of the golden rule ends up in this. Oh geez, scared the bejesus out of me. Is it this way? Yeah, this way. I'm coming. Thank you, Sentius. Alright. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if I should have, like, taken that book. But we learned the information from it at least, right? Okay. So yeah, if you steal, that is immediately game over. Interesting. I'm glad that we didn't steal on our first go through.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Hi, Galerius. I'm Wade, and I got lost. If I lie, I feel like that's going to break the golden rule too.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Can I have the zip line thing?
Oh, I guess.
If we don't already have it.
Last night. Sorry to have bothered you.
You're never a bother, Galerius. Actually, I want to talk to you again.
Of course. What did you want to know?
Never mind. We don't know anything.
All right.
All right.
See you around.
Oh. Wow. Okay. All right. Interesting. So, last time we went this way, this is Aurelia. All right, she's going back to position. So, note to self, don't go upstairs, but maybe we can ask her if about the gossip this time.
You're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. You're not like any Roman woman I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Your skin is so beautiful.
Okay, all right, thank you. Oh, stop it. No, please go on. Not interested, sorry. Don't waste your breath. I know you're a horrible person. Oh my gosh, what should we say? I'm gonna say not interested, sorry.
Why? Just because I'm a woman? Honey, it's your loss.
I feel like there's no correct
I
answer
take back
here.
what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Do you know of a way out? I would like to ask about the gossip. Maybe I can do that now since I have
Certainly.
money.
For 10 denarii.
Oh, but I don't have money. I would assume it's not still on me.
Have you met Livia?
Oh,
She used to do my hair until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around,
maybe we do
caked
keep
in
our money.
filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
because I guess technically the money was still like on us when we went through the portal, so it wouldn't really make sense if it like went out of our pockets. Here's another 10.
I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is.
I don't think we'll ever know. How much does she have to tell?
There used to be a midwife here, Naevia, but this place drove her mad as a Maenad. Said she could hear the statues whispering to her. Can you imagine?
Navia?
Fortunately for us, she locked herself in the palace weeks ago and hasn't been seen
We have to
since.
meet her.
Good riddance, I say.
Find a way into the palace, right? What else you got for
Scintilla,
me?
The magistrate's youngest daughter went missing a few weeks
Yeah,
ago.
we got that
How can
one.
we trust him to govern a city if he can't even protect his own daughter? I heard Dacius
Gonna
has
keep
been
going
offering
until
a
she
lot
stops
of
telling me
money
something new.
for a bone. Of course, Sentius banned all weapons in the city, so I can't help but wonder what he's up to. Have you seen the way Rufius walks around staring at all the statues? He says he's afraid they're going to spring to life.
I can't say that I
But
blame
then,
him.
Why does he have a collection of them in his room?
Okay, alright. So it seems like people are maybe seeing the golden statues then.
I hear Galerius has a thing for Equitia.
Hilarious, my
But of course, she's the
man.
Vestal priestess. If she sleeps with him, the magistrate will have to bury her alive. Why do silly boys always want what they can't have?
We've gotta make Galerius the magistrate. He would be great.
I hear there are blasphemous cultists walking among us. You know, the ones that lit the fires last year? Some even say they have a secret shrine around here somewhere.
With Apollo perhaps on it? I would assume that we still have like the key.
I've already told you everything I know, I'm afraid.
Alright, well at least she's honest and didn't take our money. Do you know of a way out of here?
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
I was asking about an escape from the city. That's cute, but seriously, do you know of a way out?
Straight to business, huh? I can work with that. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out.
Ooh,
I'm happy to tell you all about it, but
for a fee?
this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap
I had a
oracle.
feeling.
So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii?
1,000? I just spent so much on gossip. Not interested in it. I know it's a scam. Tell me more about what I'd be buying. If you have a way out, why haven't you used it yourself? Isn't it kind of unethical to keep all these people trapped in here knowing there's a way out?
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now.
Oh, that's fair. Tell me more about what I'd be buying.
Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
Wow. Interested. I know it's a scam.
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, Do you want it or not?
So you see, I don't really have the money right now. I think the only other one we can choose is this one.
Ha! It's hardly my fault if people misunderstand the terms of a deal. I mean, it does say, let the buyer beware, right outside my tavern.
I guess I'll be going for
All right.
now.
See ya.
I am really curious about what she would have to say there, though, like, for sure. Like, especially if we can find some more money. We have 368 right now. And with, you know, some of those, like, chests that we were finding, it seems like each of those would have, like, a little over 100. So, like, we might be able to, get that amount. You know, maybe if not this go through, maybe another one soon. I would really like to explore some more of like these tunnels. I don't feel like we fully went through all of those. And I'm assuming that this chest will now be empty since we took out the stuff. Oh, okay, all right, never mind. There's money in there, cool. Okay, we'll just take all of that money then. So the money like resets itself then? We now have 522? Okay, all right. Which again, you know, I guess makes sense because we're going back in time and the money was there, but it's also with us. And I feel like that in itself creates a bit of a paradox. I want to get the money out of that chest in the water. We'll take that, thank you very much. So we're almost at about 700 now, I think. So let's see what else we can find and who else we can meet. I know there's still a lot of people that we haven't met yet. Oh, and I was talking about the tunnels too, because I hadn't fully gone through all the tunnels. Let's see what we can find there as well. So here's this that we found at the beginning of the game. And like there is like a skelly in there and like a chest, but I don't know how to get her out of the way. Right? So we'll go this way. Find who? Whoever defecated here needs to see a doctor. Oh, this graffiti is so great. Oh man. All right, back in here.
Cerberus lifts his triple head.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're
lets
right.
out his three.
You are absolutely correct. Mm-hmm. All right, so here we are back in these caverns. Let's see what else we can find in here. We went through here a bit before. Back when we were trying to like run for our life, and it was like the white hallway situation. But we haven't been through here on more chill circumstances. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Isn't that what's her name, Livia? Isn't that what she was saying? I think it was. Oh, which way did I come from? This looks kind of new. So with these golden statues, oh, here's this again, but it's not gonna let us like climb up there. So it kind of makes you question, like, what's the point of this? These might be climbable if only they could support my weight. So, when the end of this world, or whatever you want to call it, happens, you know, everybody starts turning into golden statues. But there's already a lot of golden statues here, so it seemingly like this has happened before, where like a civilization has built up here, and they broke the golden rule, and yeah, here they are. And now it's kind of like history is repeating itself. kind of the gist of what I'm getting thus far. Again, it's such a maze. I can't remember where I've been, where I haven't. I think this leads back to the tavern here. Yeah, it does. All right. I'd like to use our new zip line too. That'd be pretty cool. Have to find a spot that we can do that. I think there was one around here. Somewhere. Maybe it was like this way? Yeah, right here. Okay. Oh boy. That is a really loud zip line. I am so sorry. But hey, we made it. So this is where it all goes down. It'd be interesting to like be here when that does happen. We try to play some Greedfall. A little too tired to game. Kept zoning out. I got you, buddy. Have a long day. Hope that I know it sounded like you've got a big day tomorrow, but I hope there'll be some nice chill parts to that too. Yeah, no, Dave. Oh, look at this money here. Yeah, we'll take that. We definitely have over 1,000 now, so we could probably go back to her. Dave, I know that you were intrigued by this game earlier. This might be something that you'd be interested in. I was mentioning earlier that this game apparently started as a Skyrim mod, and I guess it just became so popular that they turned it into an actual game. I'm really enjoying it. I love a good old game with like a mystery and trying to figure that out in the story, so this is kind of like right up my alley there. I think they've been across this bridge before. This looks familiar. Maybe it was when we were like in the future. Maybe. All right. I'm working on it. All right, this is Horatio again. Was that his name?
On your best behavior, I trust.
Horatius. All right, and then that's
Horatius.
what's his name?
How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election
Can
today?
I go in this building here? Oh yeah, we can. I haven't been in here before, I don't think.
If the old man
All right, ink jar.
anyone trusted to keep us safe,
Yeah, move this a little bit too. There we go. It's a little better. Is this part of the palace? Maybe it's like technically considered like the villas. That's what it is. It's a household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. There was only that one that I saw where it mentioned being for like Apollo, but I didn't see a place where we could use a key. Note to Octavia. That would steal it. Let's read this. An anonymous friend to Octavia. May the Lord bless and keep you. I'm sorry I could not risk discussing with you this with you in person. But if I am right, then you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need somewhere to pray, there's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Theater? Is that talking about maybe where the election happened? Turn right at the first fork, and again at the second. Maybe this is where the Apollo shrine is. Okay, all right. That's kind of like where I want to go next. I also want to explore the rest of this building, but I can. I think this is where we came from, right? We went in here, right? That was Octavia's. It's a little like kitchen over here. I definitely haven't been up here. Coin pouch, steel. It's just like sitting right there in the open, like asking for it. A sculpture of Minerva, the Roman goddess of strategy. It's a pretty view from here. I could definitely see bringing a nice book. Another zip line there too. Alright. Well, let's go down here, maybe through this door? Okay, and we're right back here. Okay, so it said the caves near the theater and take 2 rights. I'm just trying to figure out how to get back to the theater. There's also...
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the system, are you?
I'm not now. Macas, what are you doing, you silly? Thanks so much for that gifted sub. I really appreciate you, friend. Hello, welcome in. If you are here to the sub family, we're glad to have you in it. I hope that you enjoy your brand new emotes. Thanks to my friend Macas. Macas, how are you? It's good to see you. Paying for the gifted sub that they got from Burville. Macas, I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a nice day. Dave, definitely gonna buy it. Just not sure whether you'll buy it or wait to see if it goes on sale while you play other stuff. I think I have seen this game go on sale before, but right now I'm just playing on the Xbox Game Pass. And it's one of those games where I'm like, how have I not played this before? But it's really good, really good. Just got over 3,000 letters done today. Ace, I think that's the most you've ever told me. Hello, hi Macas, how are you? I hope you're having a nice day. Thanks so much for making mine special already too. I don't think we could see his eyes before. Maybe it was like the lighting or something. You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Yes, why?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway,
Oof.
a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground.
Well, now we have to
Hunched
go.
over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw
Yes?
a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
What did they do? Wouldn't that have broken the golden rule? This all sounds pretty implausible.
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipelus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which.
I'm a little terrified to go look for myself, but also very curious. What did you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
That was a great story, but I'm still going down there.
Without a weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
Okay, maybe we should get a weapon first, but I don't know like from where. Someone else mentioned a weapon too to fight off that guy with the bow, but like don't know where we're supposed to obtain one from in a city that apparently doesn't have any weapons, right? Right? We'll have to remember that too. Okay, so I need to
Fresh meat,
find...
huh?
Nope. Let's go up here. I think this is where Cynthia was?
Your best behavior, I trust.
Majestic.
Oh, maybe not.
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Any news?
I
about
wanted to go
Cynthia?
back there to like to look at the diary, which again I feel pretty bad about because first time I said no to doing it, but I feel like this time we might need to say yes. Rufius, I haven't talked to him before. Pretty good. Glad to hear it, Macus. Got 2 days off work. Nice. What have you been doing with your time off? Been playing any games or anything? Well, hello, Rufius.
Better watch your step.
Oh, my bad. My blunder. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Can't talk long, but to stay sharp. But
Okay.
families from Solutia on Tigris, Babylon province. I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
How did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
The river? Why are you still wearing the legionary armor? Why don't you have a weapon? Not much of a talker, are you? Oof.
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Not really. So, about the weapon.
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm.
I figured.
Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
That sounds threatening. Was he the one with the bow, I wonder? I wonder how that all goes down, how that happens in the first place. Oh, Macus, you've been playing the new Saints Row, which isn't... Oh, have you not been enjoying it? Assuming I'm understanding right. Do you know the way out of here? Again, I feel like you wouldn't tell me.
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
Fair. What do you think about the golden rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
What do you mean? I know the feeling. I have lived through a pandemic. Still working on it.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out.
He's not wrong.
Like the last lot of people who lived here.
So they are,
Seems
like, aware.
I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
Thank you.
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I feel that, man. Wholeheartedly. It's really bad so far. It's really buggy. Oh, Macas, I'm sorry that it's, like, riddled with bugs. Hopefully they'll patch them. Have the devs, like, made any mention of patching it that you know of? Also, hey, 6 Large Cats, welcome in. I hope that you're great. Love this game. I have had this game on my list to play for the longest time. And was reminded of the game today since a friend was playing it. And I realized that this is available with the Xbox Game Pass, which I currently have a gifted subscription to. And I was like, let's do it. And I'm loving it so far. I'm like, how have I not played this before? How far in are you? I have experienced the White Hallway, I believe. I'm assuming. This is our third cycle. Yeah, so we're just kind of learning at this point and meeting people. There's still a lot of people I haven't met, I think. Planning on fixing them, but I don't know how soon. I gotcha, Macas. I hope it'll be soon so you can get back to enjoying it. But in the meantime, we're glad that you're here to enjoy this game with us. I think you're right. I think you're paranoid.
Of course I am.
I feel uncomfortable asking people who they're going to vote for, but...
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change that? I'm a little hesitant to ask this too.
No.
Okay, alright, glad we established that.
Whatever.
Maybe we can actually change someone's mind at some point? I don't know, it's hard to say. Fountain producing fresh water, but where could the water be coming from? Oh, we are kind of like in a cavern right now, so... Maybe from like a spring up above, something like that? I don't know. Is this the palace? Oh gosh, what happened here? I'm working on it. It seems like I really need one. Navia. I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. We absolutely need to speak to her. I think she's the one that has been hearing the statues. Some more arrows. Still don't have a bow to actually use them, but knock knock. Let me in. That's working. Alright, so we need to figure out a way to get into this palace. Speak to Navia. I still wonder too about, do you remember in our first cycle where we were speaking to, oh, I'm blanking on her name, the one that was overseeing like the election, that woman, the priestess or whatever she was called, and she, while we were talking to her, that ominous music started. I still wonder if that was significant. Ooh, some more money. Nice, nice. Alright, we've got a lot of things that we need to do, y'all. We need to... like, super windy. Fly a kite. We need to read the diary of, what's her name? Sentia? I need to go into the cavern and take the 2 rights at the forks to find that shrine or whatever it is. And, oh, there was something else too. There's a bunch of stuff that we need to do. What happened here? Maybe this was just like when the first world was going down. That tree kind of looks like golden. I don't know if that's intentional or... I think it is. Let's go this way. Have I been this way before? Doesn't look like it. This doesn't look familiar. Cool. We'll say nothing. I appreciate you, Six. Forgotten a lot of details about this game. How long ago was it that you played it? I'm so invested, but I want to go buy chips and soda. Ace, please make sure to take care of yourself and get some noms and stuff. And when you come back, we'll try to catch you up as much as possible. And, you know, I've always got the VODs too. I'm also very much planning on uploading this to my YouTube because I'm very invested at this point. Locked door. Okay, all right. I don't think I could, like, take any of my keys, right? Key to Aurelia's chest. Yeah, it won't let me, like, get them out. So I guess if I had a key for this, it would just, like, automatically use it type deal. I'm assuming so. Part of me is like, all right, let's remember where this was. Like, just this map, this whole city is so big. I feel like I can't really remember where anything was. We're just walking around, trying to remember landmarks and hoping for the best. This area kind of looks familiar. Sometime. Wonder why there's like random dirt here, over here too. Oh, I think these are new people.
Salve, friend.
Oh,
I'm Octavia.
Hello. I feel like we were just looking
under the golden rule.
We were just looking somewhere we shouldn't have.
If not. How are you faring so far?
Nice to meet you, Octavia. I'm feeling a bit on edge.
That's good, in a sense. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention. But on the bright side, once you've been here a few months, well, it's slightly less terrifying anyway. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived.
By river?
I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Okay, alright. Gotta get to know Octavia now. Just want to say I'm really enjoying the stream. Carol, you're so sweet. You have a really lovely voice. Oh man, that means so much coming from you. Have really good energy here. I feel very welcome. You certainly are. And again, we're so glad to have you here. Thank you for hanging out with us. And I can't remember if you said, do you like to go by Caro or something else? We'll buzz out really quick and be back. Sounds good, Ace. Please be safe, friend.
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family.
What happened?
But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
I suppose. Yeah, how did you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Like, so my kind of like a slight theory right now is that like when these people like fall in the river and just end up here, like they like died in the river. And what's the mythology behind like the basically the spirit farer, the guy who like ferries like the spirits on the river? Maybe it has something to do with that. Kara is fine, or Kat if it's easier. Kat, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, how do you pronounce it? Is it like Sharon, the ferryman? Exactly. Like in Spiritfarer. I know you were just playing that game too. River Styx, yeah, that's what it is. Thank you. Couldn't remember the name of the river.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
Let's hope so. Fair enough. Don't you mean the gods? You trying to tell me something, Octavia?
Oh yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
It's okay. Everybody can believe what they want to. But apparently it's against the rules here, but we'll keep it our little secret.
If you like.
Do you know of a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose.
I think that's
if
Livia.
That doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
It's like Chiron. Okay, all right. Thank you for the information, Fallen. Thanks, I'll look into it.
I hope it works out.
Me too. What do you think about the golden rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
I don't think so. I think people are fundamentally good. Seems that way to me.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh, there's going to be some intervention, all right.
I wish I shared your faith.
Oh, man. I don't think it's the kind of intervention you're thinking about, honey. I don't know if I should ask this. Like, I think at this time, if people believed otherwise, they would be persecuted. So, like, I feel like even if I ask this, she's not going to be open to telling me.
Please keep that to yourself.
I will.
I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Your secret's safe with me.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate
She
that.
seems sweet. All right.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there.
Ulpius!
If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
No.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think
I can't move!
I'm stuck for the rest of my life, working for a man who treats me like an animal?
No! I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care
Ulpius,
anymore.
no!
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
I'll do my best. Alright, I'll talk to him. Do you really think it would break the golden rule? I think, what's his name? Sentia's already confirmed that. Good luck with that. I'm out of here.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Ulpius, can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
Guys, just as a obvious trigger warning here at this point, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, so anyone who struggles with this type of thing, just, yeah, we're gonna do the best that we can here. It's wrong and you know it. I was just going to ask you what's wrong. And I think you have, if you're suffering badly enough, let's ask him
I
this.
screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life.
No, we can stop
I'm
it.
out.
Oh,
Wherever you
no,
are.
no.
Scintilla, my love.
Ask
I'm
Ulpius about
sorry.
Scintilla's disappearance. No! Ulpius!
I can't believe he went through with it.
But we can change it. We can change it.
Poor lamb.
The golden, the white hallway stuff is about to go down probably, right? Was that my fault? It didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Oh, gosh. It makes... The statues are saying straight up jump! Missing piece. It seems somebody removed a plaque from here. I'll need to find it to decipher the meaning of the obelisk. Gosh, there's just like so many mysteries here. Why would they say jump? Usually, like, up to this point, it seems like the statues have, like, tried to help us. I'm getting sleepy, so gonna bounce. It was great to meet you today. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thanks so much, Kat. It was really nice to meet you today, too. I hope that you get some good sleeps. Guys, please make sure to say goodbye to our new friend, Kat, over there. How can we pass this test if we don't know the rules? Great temple door, also locked. Lovely. Alright. That was like that statue that we saw earlier. Alright, trying to figure out where we can go from here. I think there were some stairs over here, so maybe we'll try that. I feel like I really need to get back to where that theater is. Go through the cave that's near it. I feel like that was one of the big clues that we had. Go down. I don't know if we can. Oh, maybe we can. There we go. That's one way to do it. Ooh. Ooh. That is so cool. Alright. Yeah, I think this puts us out near the theater, maybe? Possibly? This kind of looks familiar. I was thinking those stairs, that like stairwell, led us close to it. Gosh, this place is just such a maze. I need like a map. If there were a map of this place, that would be great. Okay, that's that. I know that there's like kind of a... Go down here. There's like a... Yeah, like right over... Oh! Ooh. I was trying to see if we could get to over there, but I'm a little off. Oh, yeah, there's like a chest or something up there, and I don't know how to get to it. Oh, that sounded painful. She weeps by the water. Who are you? I get here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, still trying to like find my way back to that theater thingamadoodle. Can we even get over there? I don't know if we can. I think I'm going back the way I came, but maybe if I go to a different floor of the stairwell, maybe that'll put me out where I need to be, possibly? Possibly. Let's go up this way. And where is this putting us? That is that. Okay. All right. I think we're close. Maybe. Can we go up any further? Or is that it? Okay. I don't think I've been up here before. Ooh, there's a ladder too. Ooh, oh, come on. We're almost there. There we go. Guys, I've never been up here before. Wow, you can see so much from here. Wait. But, what's around here? I know! I'm working on it! I shouldn't have fallen there. I don't think I can get back up there now. So there's like several of like these vines. Oh, go back. How do that? It seems like, you know, kind of like the other vines said, if we like wade less, we could cross them. But I don't know what we're supposed to do there. There's like these like yellow butterflies, and obviously they mean something, but I haven't quite figured out what that is yet. It's like there was like the yellow butterflies at the algae too in the water. It's like if I can figure out how to cross that, then yeah. Like, I wonder if somehow it would work, like, after Sentius does the ritual, when, like, everything's black and white? Or if we need to just, like, obtain, like, a new power or something somehow. Very, very curious. Okay, and I think we're back here where we were before, and it just like looped around. All right, I don't know how I got to that theater before. I'm really trying to make my way back there. Can we see anything from here? don't think that's it. I think that's just maybe it is somewhere down there. Getting stuck on trees. Got another zip line up there. Oh. I was like, who is that? Yeah, it's like some more of these butterflies here. We've got to figure out like how to utilize them. Where are you looking for? I might be able to remember where it is. We'll avoid spoilers, obviously. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get to the theater, like where the election happens. I've been there before, but I can't remember how to get to it. Also, another place that I want to get back to is the where like the shops are, because there's a girl that said that she could tell me the secret of how to get out of here if I had
Make
1,000
sure you
to
stay
give her.
away from that empty shrine. It's going to collapse at any moment.
Oh, we should probably go in there before. I was about to say before it collapses. If I walk in there, it might instantly collapse.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
Hi, Virgil. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people, that kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Tell me about the city's history, tell me about the city's architecture, tell me about the temple up on the bluff.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery.
Is that the one that
Given
collapses?
the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it.
Oh, yeah, that was
And
the
of
one that
course
we were at
can't get
earlier.
inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
I'm working on it. Tell me about the city's history.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek art and architecture?
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagined?
Based on all the statues, I would say
Only
yes.
there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
Tell us about the architecture. The theater is basically right next to where you are. Awesome, awesome. We'll maybe go there next. There's just so many people to talk to, so many things to see. Jess, my friend, I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking, Jess. How are you, friend? It's good to see you. If we have a mod available to do so, can we get a shout out for Jess playing? If not, I can do so here in a moment. Jess, she plays a variety of games over on her channel, including some mystery and puzzle-based stuff, which leads me to question, Jess, have you played this game before? It's a kind of a choose your own adventure ending mystery game, and it is really excellent. Highly recommend it. Rochelle, thank you so much for doing that. Shout out for Jess, much appreciated. Doing good, officially out of the old place. Yes, sitting down to finally work on the new one. That can definitely take some time, but I know you'll get it how you want to. Haven't been curious about it. It's like I absolutely recommend playing it soon. It's one of those games where like I had it on my list to play for a while, and I'm like, why did I not play this sooner? It definitely has like a story to it and kind of a big plot twist. So I don't want to spoil anything, but it's very intriguing, very intriguing.
Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the Great Temple. Some of it
That's
flows
where we were
down
trying to
into
get
another
to before,
cistern
right?
beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm.
If they bring water into the city, could we use them to escape?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
I think the big thing is we need to find like a bow. Figure out how to get into the upper cistern. I think it was like through that door. Maybe. Sweet All Wishlist. I have so many of those type of games. Have you seen Lord Winklebottom Investigates? Is that a game? If so, I have absolutely not heard of it. Now I need to know. I think we kind of already asked him about this, but...
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't.
Virgil
And I'm
throwing
pretty
massive
sure
shade.
I know the difference. Do you?
Working on it. I think so, yes. I'm not sure.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
It's about a giraffe detective. Have it wishlisted, but it looks up your alley too. Put it in your games recommend Discord. Thank you so much, Jess. I'll absolutely take a look at it after stream. A giraffe detective. I still haven't played. Oh, I've heard a lot about Disco Elysium too. Haven't played that. I'm so happy to see you playing this. Oh my gosh, can we get a shout out for Mrs. Freeze in chat? As I mentioned earlier, I've had this game on my wish list for a year or so, but just never got around to playing it. Saw Mrs. Freeze playing it, and it got me thinking. I was like, I really want to like play this game myself. And it turned out it was on Xbox Game Pass, which I have a gifted subscription to right now. And so yeah, it was Mrs. Freeze that inspired me to finally start up this game. Be lurking in case of any spoilers to things I haven't done yet. Completely understandable, Freeze. This definitely seems like the type of game where you can figure out different bits of information at different times than other people. How long did you end up playing today? But so you didn't finish the game then. I do wonder how long it is. either way, I'm enjoying it immensely. It's been so good. And that, like, when we first came across, like, the white, like, hallway, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Second is to remove the ruler from power, and it seems leaving may not be an option. I hear you. How do you remove a god from power?
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
That's ominous. Also, this isn't a major spoiler. Wow, interesting. Replayability for sure. I did hear that it was multiple endings. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for the heads up there. Oh, I got one of 4 endings, but I forced the ending. Oh, really? Wow, so you kind of have finished it then. Are you planning on returning to it in stream to try to get some of the other ones? I really want to go back to your VOD and watch what I missed. I was mostly lurking when I was there earlier because I didn't want spoilers, obviously. I noticed the graffiti. Why does someone think, oh yeah.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years?
Oh, bless his heart.
Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Didn't Sentius say that they welcome like any like sexual orientations here? So like I would hope that people would be welcoming to him. Don't think you've ever seen that dialogue before? I think this is like a beautiful type of game in that you can, you know, every playthrough would be so different. Oh, interesting. Okay, alright.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Let me look into it for you.
What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless.
He seems
I'm
really
glad
nice.
you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt
Figure
or
out how to
humiliate
stop
them.
Virgil's harassment.
I suspect they're just confused.
Do my best. See what I can do. I'll get right on it. Who are you going to vote for?
Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Alright, we'll
Nice
be going
to talk
now.
to you.
Alright, well... Oh no, he's leaving! He's probably going to the election! Oh, y'all, stuff is about to go down. I I was about to say, I could probably just follow him. He's actually not leaving right now. I wonder if we could save
Help! You have to do something.
Fabia.
A man arrived in the baths.
Fabia?
Real nasty
Fabia?
sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
I'll get right on it. Any idea who's threatening Virgil? How is this my problem? Whatever you do, just don't go into that place over there.
Are you serious? This is an emergency. Are you going to help or not?
I'll get right on it.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine.
No! No, don't. Do not go in there.
What? Why?
Just trust me. I have a bad feeling about it. I can't really ask her to trust me. She just met me.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
We made a difference. Oh my gosh. It was right in here, right? So, like, technically, if I go in there myself, things would not be very pretty, right? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, the Roman baths. Which one was this tied to? This is where she said, like, there's somebody with a bow. I mean, I feel like I should probably have a weapon. Oh no, oh no, oh, I'm sorry.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Who? Also, Ace, welcome back. Only one way to find out. Here's another theory. Maybe we could, like, steal this guy's bow or something? I don't know a Quinctius? Yes, I saw him worshipping in a small round shrine just inside the city. Second building on your left. He's gonna go in and die. I'm tempted. If he goes in, the bow will probably break too. I love that that's my main concern. I haven't lied yet in the game, I don't think. I'm gonna try it.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Okay, excuse me. Glad to be of help, buddy. I'm just gonna watch us go down. Maybe me lying and this leading to his death would also cause the thing to happen. We're about to find out. There's no stopping him now. We did it! Yoki, excuse me. I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to also read this. Emperor Nero has ordered the execution of a cultist named Quinctius with different colored eyes. Interesting. So maybe they're going by a different name here? Alright, good to know. That too, and I'll take that as well. Thank you very much. So now that I have a bow, I feel like I've got to take it to where what's his name said that about the cistern or something like that. I'm also really tempted to go in that door that he just came out of, because I haven't been in there either. But now that we have a bow, it should, like, stay on us. Right? I think it was right down here. Curse you, cultist. was so good. Oh. I might need this. I hate that it's like saving before I go in. That makes me real nervous, y'all. I don't feel like I should be here. Gosh, this is scary. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's a golden skeleton! Oh. Loud. All the things I was expecting, it was not that. I did not like that, guys. Right, well, it's like some more of like this like ivy here. I don't know what to do with that. There's also a statue there in the middle. There's a scary metal man. I'm glad that I had my bow out. I was trying to figure out how to throw an arrow. I just had to like, oh. Are you friendly? I will shoot if necessary. Both of y'all. I'm so sorry. A lunar pendant. There's a Latin inscription on the back which reads, Sen dia def. Okay, well, we'll take it. Sure. Coin pouch, we'll take that too. Sure. Okay. Anything else over here? I was about to say I don't really want to swim in the water, but like, I guess we can swim. So intense, y'all. Oh, some more arrows? Crushed creature. An emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Wow. Interesting. That makes me nervous that there's more skellies. Oh, Jasmine, thank you for the hydration. Much appreciated, friend. I hope that work's still going well for you. Wait, never saw this either. Again, it just seems like a game where you could have like multiple endings, and I love that. I have to admit, this is one of the, oh, Jasmine, at first you were saying, it was pretty anxiety-inducing for you. You intrigued now? I thought I saw something in the water there. Okay, all right. Good night, everyone. Hope you have a lovely evening. Thanks for the stream, Wade. Rob, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you, buddy. And, Rob, I can already tell you now, we need to have a talk about this game. This is a game that you need to play. I'm getting vibes. Those vibes might have a similar feel to another certain game that we both enjoy. There's like a hole in the wall there, but I don't think I could like get up to it. That doesn't seem like it. All right, okay. Delicious algae. Probably should have gone over here to the stairs. I wonder if we've seen all that we can here. If it was just the pendant in the middle that we needed. But, you know, then that leaves to question, like, what is the pendant used for? And then there's that, too, but I haven't quite figured out the deal with the butterflies yet. Right. Okay. Well, I think we'll go ahead back up here. We can always come back if we need to. I'd call that pretty successful, y'all, if I do say so myself. Wade's talking about the looker, that's it. Oh man. Alright. So, I need to go to the...
Isn't the Great Temple majestic?
To the, I'm blanking on words. Theater? That's the one. I think that's somewhere around here. Is this another new person? I don't think I've met this person before. Oh, this is Fabia from the bakery, and I saved her life. Fabia.
You took care of him?
I did. He had a tragic accident in that shrine.
An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse?
I just had a feeling. If I said yes, I'd be admitting to murder.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
I think we made a new
speaking of
friend.
which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
Tell me a little bit about you, Fabia.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can.
How'd you end up here? I have a feeling I could guess, but...
I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me. A fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever.
Oh, bless her heart.
I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead.
Aww.
Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am.
She seems sweet, she really does.
It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy. Lots of people here need it more than I do.
Do you know a way out of here?
What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables. And Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius
I don't think I've met Lucretia yet.
And
Or
Virgil
Georgius.
makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days.
Are you getting some Majora's Mask vibes? Nice. I don't belong here. Fair enough. We'll just say fair enough. What do you think about the golden rule?
Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we?
I like your optimism. Have you met people?
You're funny. I bet my friend Georgius will like you. And those interesting clothes of yours.
Yeah, we should
sure
probably
he'd love
switch
to
into
chatter
something
about
else.
the golden rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop.
Across the forum. Oh, we just got so many places to go. I feel like this is like all about to go downhill soon. But that just means we can do it in the next loop.
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who. It was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius or Rufius. I hope that helps.
Okay. Investigate Domitius, Horatius, and Rufius. Alright, thanks for your help. I'll be going now.
Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
Alright. Oh, hello. Oh.
You there. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
I don't think I'm interested, but tell me anyway.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
An idea. Statues come to life and fire golden bows. And the statues come to life and fire golden bows arrows at them? What?
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty.
So
a terrible,
that's
horrible waste of human life, which has to be
what
stopped.
we saw before.
And yet,
about that golden statue.
I can't help but
with
think
the
of
bow.
a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to
We did find
transmute
some eggs
organic
earlier.
matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
I'm interested. I think the golden goose is meant to be a cautionary tale. That sounds grossly unethical.
Look,
We'll
I
say
might have
this.
skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
I'm interested. Well, I feel like we should say this. But, like, I also, like, recognize we should probably, like, get on this guy's good side. I just feel so conflicted.
Oh, I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit in breaking the golden rule.
In that case, go on.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan. But first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
Golden bow?
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
But you want me to... He wants me to steal it. Of course, he's not going to touch it.
Gods, no. If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No.
He's not
here's
wrong.
what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then, you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake,
don't
this
know
is a
about
dangerous
that.
path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Why can't I just take it? Well, I feel like we know the answer to that. Why can't you do it yourself? I guess he doesn't have a bow, to be fair. Isn't that extremely dangerous? I don't have any questions right now.
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you. When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Oh, goodness. Fair point. That's all the questions I have.
Are you in, partner?
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner. I'm going to pass. If you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. That's me. I don't like action or horror elements, so I feel like I am going to pass.
Are you sure? Last chance.
Why are they saying yes? It's still saying if you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline, but the statues are telling me yes. I feel so conflicted here. I'm gonna say... I might... Part of me is like... maybe we need to do this to progress. But the other part of me is like... if it were mandatory, it wouldn't tell us that we could decline. I'm gonna say no for now, but if I feel like I'm getting kind of at a standstill later, we might come back to him. I'll say no, but thank you. Thank you for asking, Six. I appreciate you.
Fine. Stay poor and ignorant forever then.
That's me. What was the name of that guy that we just talked to? Hang on. This is Decius? Wasn't there like a Giorgio that she said was like over here somewhere? Door's locked. Tears run through the city. Whose? I think we've been in this one before. Okay. The fact that people are starting to go missing, I'm like, I'm getting the feeling that you know what is about to go down. Okay. Well, if it is, I think I'm trying to remember like what direction it's in. We still haven't been in this door over here either. Gosh, I think it's right up there is where the theater is. Let me check this out first. It be locked. I might not even be able to. Oh, can't go in here. Okay. Oh, it's saving. Whoa. What is this place? Am I gonna need my bow? Let me just get that out just in case. What in the world? You know what? I know what this place is. We walked through here when we first started this journey. It was a lot darker and a lot more crumbled at that point. Here's the pool. So it was a Roman bath that we were in. Interesting. Okay. Right. Shall we go for a swim? And actually use this here. Cool. Is this someone down here? Oh, bless their heart. Thinking that there might be something here in the pool, but I'm not really seeing anything other than that person. You know, like we've heard like a couple statues say like something about like she weeps by the water. I was thinking it was that person by the pond earlier. Maybe it's someone here. Oh, they're like looking down at that person in the water. Oh. Oh. This kind of seems like a dead end, but like we fell down from there. If we could get back up there, I wonder what that would look like. We'd probably be at the river, right? See good old Karen again. Interesting. Wow, so we've kind of just like come full circle at this point. Who's? Alright. I'm gonna try to make my way toward the theater. So I think that was pretty close by. Do you think they ask for action shots when they turn these people into gold? Now make it look good. You've only got one. Alright, so you're gonna go this way. Although I don't think I've been in here before. This is where I found that note.
Hello?
Who are you?
Hello?
Hi. Who are you?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
Ooh. What, yeah, like what happened?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Dooley, were you... I was about to say, was he stealing? But if he stole anything, that probably would have, like, set off the chain. Did somebody think you were going to steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
What were you looking for, Dooley?
They said I did it. More than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
Liar, Billy. Anything but that. Liability.
Yes. They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words.
Same.
Do you?
Same, Dooley, same.
You think you could read it for me?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Wow, this looks like a long letter, my goodness. Magistrate Sentius Dedulius, I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated, should you experience further lapses in memory. Dude, he can't even read this letter. Like, Magistrate Sentius explains Dooley was locked up. Yeah. Okay.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times, and they locked you up to stop you breaking the golden rule.
My treasure.
What's the treasure, Dooley?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it.
Hey,
all I remember is
you
he
said
something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius.
I love Galerius.
The priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
She is. So, is it the same cistern that we went to earlier? You give me the key, I can try to find what it unlocks.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you.
Dooley, I don't know if I can. Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here. Why would he... I was about to say, why would he listen to me? You know, if we told him maybe this could, like, create the paradox, I mean, maybe he would. And if he does end up breaking the golden rule, we can just do a reset, right?
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
He is the best. That Galerius Bean. And maybe it's time we had a new magistrate. Oh, I mean, like, not Malleolus, that's for sure. Maybe I'll just break you out. Would that count as stealing if I'm, like, stealing a person?
What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad.
Oh, and maybe it's time... Yeah, again, not Malleolus.
Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key.
That is
to
what
my
I've been
treasure.
fighting for this entire
Hannibal
time.
said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
Wonder if it has to do with those vines. Because the only thing that I found in the cistern was the pendant.
Bye-bye.
Get right on it. Okay. Thanks, Dooley. Like, I get it, why, you know, he doesn't want to trust us.
Hello. Have we met before?
Oh, Dooley. We'll ask him some more questions.
You're going to let me out of here? Really?
Well, I can try. Let me talk. I asked if you know of a way out of here.
Galerius already tried that.
Yeah, okay.
What about...
We're going through the same
like,
cycle here.
You
gonna skip through it. I'll see what I can do. What do you think about the golden rule?
You mean treasure?
Not quite. Can you tell me more about the treasure, maybe?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me.
Yeah,
He
Got
said
it. Uh-huh.
He gave me this key.
Yeah.
All I
Okay,
found out-
alright. Got it.
Bye-bye.
See you later, Dooley. We'll be back, my dude.